Hi friends, namaste and welcome. My name's Michelle, if we don't know each other already. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad to be here too. We've been working with moving from support, moving with integrity at the center, from the center, yeah. And again, I'm kind of layering on top of that today, kind of playing with returning to that integral center. So we'll sort of work with like engaging and then releasing, but a releasing to that integration and then expanding or stretching and returning. Yeah, so each time we're kind of coming back through this central place. Yeah. And today we're going to be doing some hamstring work, some hamstring lengthening. So I really want to recommend blocks for this practice. I'm going to cue with the blocks a lot. So if you don't have blocks, you can use something like a good sturdy book, a good thick book that you can, but you need to make sure that you can really like put your weight into it. And I would say preferably you could be able to use it on a tall setting and on a like slightly more stable but lower to the ground setting. Okay, so hopefully you've got a couple of blocks. Otherwise, do consider that stability as you're choosing an alternative. Yeah. Okay. So get the couple of blocks toward the top of the mat, and I will cue us when it's time to use them. For now, always beginning with just a beginning, an arrival into the practice. Find yourself in an easeful, supported shape. Could be a seat, or you could lie down. Take a moment. Notice that you're supported, that you can really give some weight down into the earth, and support comes back to you. You might even be able to sit a tiny bit taller or with your spine a little bit longer, aware of that support. And then as you settle in here and breathe maybe a little bit deeper, sort of stay aware of this sort of central channel, this central space that's supported, integrated, strong. That when we breathe, they're the same pulsation of expanding and returning. And you might be joining me in this intention of moving with integrity from center. But if there's something else that's calling you to the mat, some other intention to cultivate or sit with in this practice, just bringing it to mind now. Settling intention into your breath, into your body. So that all the shapes will be about that. And we'll amplify breath, amplify intention as the sound of Om together. Find a full body breath, sitting tall, expanding. And let that breath go. Feel yourself return to center. And then toward Om, that same breath in. Om. stay with that awareness of resonance, almost like that lives at the center too. As we begin to find a little bit of movement. I'm gonna stay seated for a moment, but feel free to change your seat, switch the cross of your legs or the shape of your legs, or come to a seat if you're not already. And take a moment again to sit tall. Take a couple of rolls of your shoulders just to check in. And use an inhale to sweep your arms tall. And then soften your elbows, like a real soft sort of cactus shape as you open your arms wide as they can go, and a little bit behind you, sit taller as their arms drop. Same thing, inhale, reaching forward and up. This time, as you soften your elbows, twist to the right. So that your hands will fall, right arm back, left arm forward. And then inhale back through center, forward and up. Soften your elbows, open to the left. Now pulling your left ribs back. So moving already from center. Inhale, sweep forward and up. A little more energy this time to the cactus arms. Really pull your elbows down. Take an inhale, your elbows draw down, your sternum lifts up, your eyes might lift up. And let your hands fall heavy. Let your hands come forward and moving toward a tabletop shape now. As always, greet yourself here. Find any movement that you need. Feel yourself finding that integration of the center. So your navel pulls toward your spine. There's a lengthening, your tail back, your crown forward. A little softness in your elbows so they're not locked. But press down into the earth. And after your next exhale, press through your left hand. Feel your right arm open to the sky. Maybe just your elbow, maybe your fingertips. And as you exhale, sweep your right arm back behind you and down toward the earth. And this time reach forward and up. And you might reach a point where it's like, that's as far as I'm going. I'm gonna bend my elbow now to reach tall, yeah? And then back and down. So just kind of playing with the movement, the mobility of the shoulder, forward and up and back and down. And then just the same to the other side. Pour your weight into your right hand. Solidify, again, this steadiness at the center. That stays as you reach your left arm forward and up any amount, right? Again, your elbow could bend to lead your left arm up and then back and then down. And once more, left arm forward and up and back and down. Soften your elbows, peel your heart forward, a little cow spine, tail back, tail lifts. Exhale, press into your hands to round your spine. And then we come back to the place in between, that integrated place, the spine long. Bend your right knee, like you're trying to pull your right heel up into your seat, yeah? So there's a little bit of work in the hamstring here. Pulling in, press into your palms. Now press your right heel up toward the ceiling. So you're keeping that hamstring work, but now expanding. Inhale here, crown forward. Hello, Izzy. And then as you exhale, we're not rounding the spine, just drawing your right knee in, reintegrating, engage through your belly. So the point is just to hold your leg with your belly, not to round the spine. Inhale, press your right heel back and up, crown forward. Keep the integrity here. Pull your right knee toward your belly. Press back and up and pause here. Pour your weight to your right hand. Reach your left arm forward and up and back. Maybe that's it, just hugging your right heel and your left hand toward each other, or maybe you hold on to your ankle, but it's just for a breath. Keep your right leg where it is, release your left hand to the earth, tuck your left toes, press your right leg back and up, three-legged dog. Draw your right knee in toward your belly. Again, this time rounding to step forward, your back knee down. Get heavy through your hips. A little stretch along the front of your left thigh as you pull your heart forward. Then as you exhale, drop back through your hips, walk your hands back, and extend your right leg any amount, Ardha Hanumanasana. Just a little flow with that. Inhale, lunge forward. The heart draws forward, your hips low. Exhale, your hips drop back, extending the right leg. Inhale, draw forward. Option to grab the blocks here, but we're gonna use it all the way back to downward facing dog. So just keep that in mind. If you're using the blocks, you might wanna put them at the lowest setting. But we're doing this to have more space, yeah? So whether you have the blocks or not, press down into your hands, lift your belly, your hips will lift a little. Press down, tuck your toes behind you, lift your back knee. Press down, lift through your belly, round your spine, draw right knee toward your nose. Then step back, downward facing dog, Ardha Hanumanasana. Yeah, find full body breath in and breath out. If you like, you can walk your hands off the blocks to have your normal Ardha Hanumanasana. But just a breath or two here to just notice, yeah, the right side, the left side, and that integrity at the center. Soften your knees, draw back through your hips, lift, round through your spine, wave forward toward plank, lengthen your spine. Bend your knees to hover, draw back once more, Ardha Hanumanasana. Lift from the center, wave forward, hug through your arm bones to support you, lengthen. Bend your knees to hover and then place your knees back down, tabletop. Yeah? To the left side, your hands root. Curl your left heel in toward your seat. Feel that sort of zipping up, like buttoning up along the front line of your body for support. Keep that as you press your left heel up toward the ceiling. Press the back of your skull and the back of your lungs up toward the ceiling too. And then with an exhale, draw your right knee toward your chest without rounding. Yeah, we're just integrating. Then again, inhale, press back and up. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, press back and up, pause. Find that little hamstring curl. Curl your left heel in. Press through your left hand, right arm will lift forward and up. Again, maybe it bends to reach back. Reach there and or capture your ankle. But press down through the right shin, up through the back of your skull, the back of your heart, breath in. Leave the left leg, replace your right hand. Tuck your toes, lift from center, three-legged dog. Press back strong through your left leg. Lift and gather in, knee toward your nose, round your spine, tall as you can be, to step forward. Back knee down. Settle heavy. Draw your heart forward, inhale. Exhale, pull back through your hips. I always like to walk my hands back under my shoulders. Extend the left leg. Again, inhale forward, Ardha Hanumanasana, heart forward. Exhale, pull back through your hips. Extend the left leg, Ardha Hanumanasana. Ardha usually means half in these poses. So as we come forward, we're in the Ardha Hanumanasana because our hands are down. And as we drop back, we're in the Ardha Hanumanasana, a half split, only the left leg is bent. Inhale, draw forward. Again, your choice to use your hands on the blocks or not. Either way, gonna root your hands. Tuck your toes, lift through the center. Extend the back leg, lift, lift, lift to draw left knee toward your nose. Extend back, three-legged dog. And downward facing dog. And again, feel free to step off the blocks if you like, or to stay there and experiment with this downward facing dog with the blocks. But hang your head heavy. Find a full breath along your spine. And let that breath go. Soften your knees, look forward. Feel the strength at the center. And at the bottom of your exhale, hop or step forward. Top of the mat. Bring your blocks, if you haven't used them yet, yeah, so that they're really you're right under your shoulders. Use them for the halfway lift. Ardha Uttanasana, extend through your spine. Exhale, fold yourself down. Feel free to bend in your knees as much as you need. But pour your weight into all four corners of each foot. Press through your feet, roll up to stand, reach tall, Urdhva Hastasana. Press through your feet, reach through your fingertips. Peel your elbows wide, that strong cactus arm. Stay with your inhale, down through your elbows, up through the heart space. And then exhale, reintegrate, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach tall, but keep that integration at the front body. Exhale, pour forward to fold. Once more, just that little half salutation. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold Uttanasana. Root through both feet all the way to stand, reach tall. Exhale, peel elbows wide, just an exhale here. Inhale, gather up tall, integrate. Exhale, pour forward, fold Uttanasana. Use the blocks, maybe on a taller setting, because I really don't want the flexibility to get in the way here, yeah? So use the blocks as you lengthen your spine forward. Curl your left heel toward your seat, like before, but now it's kind of like a flamingo shape, yeah? From that curl, press your left heel back, or back and up if you can, heart forward. Reach your toes back, land them down, the back knee to the earth. Once more, draw your heart forward as before. One time, extend the right leg, half split, Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, draw forward, hands low on the blocks or not, press down to draw right knee toward your nose. Inhale, extend your right leg back, right back to the knee toward your nose. To step forward again, this time toward the high crescent lunge. Anjaneyasana, press down through your right leg, lift tall. Peel your elbows wide, settle in your hips, stay low through your elbows, find an inhale, lift the heart space. Then as you exhale, sweep your arms back, pour your heart forward, extend your right leg any amount. So the back heel is still tall, in this kind of variation of an unsupported pyramid pose. Still breathing here. Stay forward, rebend your right leg. Pour your weight forward, hands to your blocks or the floor through a gentle standing split. That's the first one. So still bending the right leg. Focus on reaching back and up through your left leg. Use an exhale to bring your left foot back next to the right. Soften down. Yeah. Ardha Surya Namaskar, a half salutation. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Rise to stand, reach tall. Exhale, peel elbows wide. Maybe there's a little lean back. Reintegrate, zip up through the front. Hands through heart, pour forward, fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Use the blocks. So you can stay long in your spine as you curl your right heel in toward your seat. The belly's strong. Press your right heel back, crown forward. A little lift through the back of your heart as you bend your left knee. Reach your toes back. Oh, sorry. Back knee down. Hips low, heart forward one time. Exhale, draw your hips back. Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, draw forward. Hands to the blocks or not. Tuck your toes behind you. Lift your back knee. Round, round, round through your belly. Through your spine. Knee to nose. Left leg to the sky. Three-legged dog. Reach back. Knee to nose. Gather in. And step forward. High crescent lunge. Anjaneyasana. Arms to the sky. Back leg is really strong. Peel elbows wide. Settle your hips. Stay low through your hips. Lift your heart. Inhale. Sweep your arms back. Pour your heart forward. Extend your left leg. Ooh, a little or a lot. The balance is a little tricky. Breath in. Stay with the breath out. Rebend your left knee. Pour into your left foot. Use the blocks to find this gentle standing split. Press down through your left foot to lift up through the right. Pour your weight forward to reach back through the right. Breath in. Next, exhale. Land your right foot next to the left. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. All the way to stand once more. Exhale, peel elbows wide, still rooted through both feet. Reintegrate, reach up. Exhale, pour forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen your spine once again. Stay long in your spine, bend your knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. Peel elbows wide once again, stay strong at the center. Inhale, press through your feet, reach tall. Exhale, pour forward. Once again, use the blocks. Left heel draws toward your seat. This time, more toward a standing split. So again, pour your weight forward. Press your left heel up and back. Yeah. Take an inhale, almost like a little length in your spine. As you exhale, bend both knees. Pull your left knee into your right calf, like really hug in. Then again, pour your weight forward as you press your left heel back and up. Once more, exhale, left knee draws in behind the right. Inhale, expand. Reach way back to the back of the mat. Right to your crescent lunge, reach tall. Exhale, elbows wide. Stay low in your hips, lift your heart. Once again, pour forward, extending the right leg. Breath in, breath out. Pour your weight forward. Interlace your hands behind you, or just keep reaching your hands back and hugging them toward each other. As you again pour your weight forward, try to keep your arms back as long as you can toward the standing split, unsupported. Keep pressing down through your right foot, up through your right thigh. Hands can come down whenever you need to. Full breath in. Exhale, left foot to meet the right, fold. Yeah, take a moment, bend both knees. Shake that out. That was kind of a surprise. Yeah, press through your feet. Inhale to lengthen your spine, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold it down. Rise to stand, reach. Peel elbows wide, make it a full body stretch. Reach tall, reintegrate. Hands to heart center, pour forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Stay long in your spine, bend your knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. Press through both feet. Peel elbows wide, heart forward. Press through your feet. The whole front line of your body is strong. Exhale, pour forward. Halfway lift, use the blocks. Curl your right heel toward your seat. Bending your left leg, pour your weight forward, extend the right leg up and back. You're pulling this left hip crease back and up to extend. And then both knees bend a lot. Right knee hugs in behind the left. Inhale, re-extend. Press your right heel high. Pour your weight forward and then pull back in. One more time, really pour your weight forward, fold as much as you can, and then reach your toes all the way back to the back of the mat. Crescent lunge. Press through your left foot to rise. Hug through your legs to help with the balance. Peel elbows wide. Stay low, lift the heart. Pour forward, extending your left leg. Reach your hands back. Interlace your hands or just hug your arms toward each other like you're holding a block back there. Lift your belly, heart forward. Pour your weight forward, bend your left leg. Pour over your left leg, this standing split. Pour forward, forward, forward. Woo. Hands to the earth as soon as they need to be, but keep reaching back. Full body breath. Exhale, right foot meets the left, fold. Shake it out a little if you need to. Settle. Press into the earth. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, elbows wide. Press through your feet, rise and reach tall. Hands to heart center here. Feel yourself integrate, root down through both feet, up through your crown. Press your palms together and feel some space at the back of the heart. Full breath in, just in case you haven't had one in a while, and let that go. Pour your weight into your right leg. Curl your left heel up toward your seat. Already feel this integration at the front body, so that's all gonna stay the same. There's a lift up through your right thigh and your right hip. The whole right side of your body is lifted. Keep that. So you press your left heel back and up, little hug into your seat. Draw left knee toward your chest. Again, not rounding, just hugging in, integrating here. Inhale, left heel back and up. Exhale, hugging in. Inhale, left heel back and up. Could stay here or reach your left arm back to capture your ankle. Press down through the right foot, up through your crown. Back and up through your left heel. Reach your right arm tall. Press down, lift up. Yeah, still breathing though. 2 rounds of breath. Kick back and up, up, up. Big bend through your right knee, the standing leg. Give yourself more space. Stay lifted at the heart space. Reach your left toes to the back of the mat. Slow and steady rise, crescent lunge. Elbows peel wide. Root through your right heel, lift the heart space. Let your hands fall all the way down to surround the right foot. And again, hands to the blocks here. And even though I've been saying use them or not, this time you're gonna wanna use the blocks. Yeah, as you press back to the three-legged dog, as long as the blocks are steady. So root the blocks into the earth, root your hands down. Lift through your belly, a little round through your upper back. Right knee toward your nose. Three-legged dog, press your right heel back. Now listen carefully, gonna try to bend this right leg as little as possible. Yeah, so trying to keep it straight. But lift through the center, lift your left heel. Lift your belly, plug your right hip into the socket to drift your right foot forward. Straight as it can be. Yeah, straight is relative. Bending your right knee as you need to bring your right heel forward. Bring the back knee down. Woo, yeah, all the way to that Ardha Hanumanasana, a half split. Soften. Walk your hands in the blocks back underneath your shoulders. Find some length in this shape. Pull back through your pinky toe. Pull forward through your crown and then fold over your leg. Folding heavy, find a breath. So maybe a breath to the back of your lungs. Just notice where there's space as you exhale. Now your choice to stay here or use the blocks to support you as you extend your right leg forward and your left leg back. And what's nice about the blocks is that now, no matter how far you are from the floor, right, you can keep the pressure out of your legs by giving some weight to your hands. Yeah? So keep the blocks whatever height is most helpful to you. And with each exhale, see what you can soften. Yeah? And let go. Often it's just kind of scary to let go, but having the blocks gives you that support. Take the struggle out. Yeah, no matter if you're struggling, if you're shaking, back off a bit. Yeah. So that you can take 2 full breaths just wherever you are. Breathe. Walk your hands forward a little bit, just forward of your shoulders, so that you can draw your right heel back into that half split shape. Rebend your right knee. Back knee is down. Get low. Might feel really good to rebend this right knee. Tuck your toes, lift your back heel. Pour your weight forward. Step forward, fold. Shake it out. See what feels good here. Release any tension in the neck. Drawing shoulders away from your ears. Find that full body breath in. And breath out. Root both feet. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Chair pose. Bend your knees, long spine. Utkatasana. Feel elbows wide, sit back. Press through both feet. Gather up, reach tall. Elbows wide, one more time. Gather up, reach. Draw hands through heart center, reintegrate. Press your palms together, breathe to the back of your lungs. Exhale, soften. Press through your left foot. Crown is tall. Curl your right heel in toward your seat. Already feel the strength in your right thigh. Press back and up. Reintegrate, right knee toward your chest. And while you're here, you might as well check in. Down through your left heel, up through your left thigh, up through your crown. Keep all that and the stability at the center. So you press your right heel back and up. One more time, draw it in. Press it back and up. Could stay right here. Could find those cactus arms. Or maybe reaching the right hand back, thumb down. Reaching your left arm up. But where you are, really kick back and up. Strong through the left leg still. Strong through the center still. Full body breath. Stay lifted, but bend the standing leg. Giving your hips some more space. Stay lifted in the heart. Reach your right toes back. Back of the mat, Hanumanasana, crescent lunge. Reach up out of your hips. Sink the hips, elbows, that's what they're called. Elbows wide, lift the heart. Hands fall heavy, surround your left foot. Hands to the blocks here. Take a moment, make sure you're steady in the blocks. You don't want them flying out from underneath you. So they're right under your shoulders here. As you hug in through your legs, in and up through your belly, round your spine. The upper back rounds. Press your hands, left knee toward your nose. Press your left heel back and up, really lengthen first. Then again, left leg is trying to stay straightish, straight as it can. Lift through the center, lift your right heel. Plug your left leg into the socket, sweep forward, forward, forward. Back knee comes down, And again, that right knee can bend as it needs to. Staying in our half split first. Walk your hands and the blocks back under your shoulders, lengthen. Fold down over your leg. And as you fold, find a breath. Maybe it's the back of your body expanding and then softening into your leg. Maybe your breath expands against your leg and softens back away from it, allowing you to fold. Feel free to stay here. Yeah, this side may not look the same as the other side. You can keep playing with that lengthening and drawing the pinky toe side back and then folding. Or you can walk your hands back a bit, extend any amount, your left heel forward, your right leg back. And again, walk your hands back so they're really supporting you. The blocks can be as high as you need, but settle into wherever you are so that there's not a struggle to it. Yeah. My left leg doesn't want to let all the way down. Oh, maybe it does. Sometimes things change after a couple breaths. Yeah, I thought I was gonna have to stay lifted. But either way, find that strength through your arms to stay up. Keep drawing your left hip back, the right hip forward. Full body breath. Then press down through your hands to pull your left hip back through that half split shape. Walk your hands forward, rebend your left knee. Forward, forward, forward. Yeah. Good. Pull it back through the half split shape. Forward, forward, forward. Tuck your toes. Lift the back knee. Your hands could stay on the blocks or come off the blocks as you step back, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. We haven't been here really since the beginning of the practice. Yeah. So taking a moment to just check in. Even as you're really open now at the backs of the legs, there's still this hug through your legs, this engagement. But maybe now, even especially if you walk your feet just a tiny bit wider, maybe now you can really feel your sitting bones lift toward the ceiling. Your inner thighs spin in and back. Now that you've got a little more space at the back body, find a full body breath in and breath out. Soften your knees, draw back through your hips. Lift through the center, wave forward toward plank, downward staff, lengthen. Bend your knees to hover and bring your knees to the earth. Yeah, back to our tabletop shape. As always, give yourself a little room to move to breathe if you like. We're moving toward an Anahata Asana, a heart melting pose. So walk your hands forward. Before you do that, hands into your shoulders. We'll find that integrity again. Press down through your palms, lift through your belly, and press down through your legs into the earth. You're going to keep this lift of the belly, but now soften the ribs, soften yourself inside your shoulders. So you're hollowing out that space between your shoulder blades. And just to be sure, once more, press down and puff up that space between the shoulders. And then soften, hollow out that space. Keep the lift through your belly just to support your lumbar spine. You could stay here. You could walk your hands forward, just like one paw print with soft elbows, still hollowing out the space. Or keep walking forward to bring your elbows down. Maybe you're bringing your forehead down or your chin to the earth. But keep that light engagement through the center. And the legs are strong. Two full breaths here. Keep that little strength in your belly to wave you forward towards Sphinx pose. Your hips touch down, your elbows underneath your shoulders. Press through your legs, pull your heart forward. And then walk your right elbow just a tiny bit out to the right. Point your right fingers toward your left wrist. So you're just giving yourself a little more stable space. Curl your right heel toward the ceiling. Reach your left arm forward, probably bending your elbow to reach your left arm back toward or onto your right ankle. Try to stay steady in both hips or re-steady your pelvis toward the earth. Kick back and up. You could stay here, or maybe you walk your right hand forward and lift your right elbow, get taller. Either way, breathing. 2 rounds of breath where you are. And release slow and steady back to the earth. Let your right arm go straight out to the right. Your left elbow wide. Bring yourself down, your forehead onto the earth. Walk your right fingers a little more to the right. Press your left hand to roll yourself any amount onto your right side. You can stay here if you feel really open in your shoulder. You might bend your left knee toward the ceiling, giving yourself more space. But again, be where you can breathe. Take the struggle out. Then listen, as we roll back onto the belly, if your left knee is bent, keep it bent. If not, bend your left knee out to the left like a wide tree pose. Your elbows under your shoulders for a moment. Lift your heart. And then bring your elbows wide, your forehead to your hands. Or you might turn your left cheek down so you're looking to the right as your left knee is out. Just a really gentle stretch into the left inner thigh. 2 breaths is all. And then we'll gather back in towards Sphinx pose. Elbows under your shoulders. Re-extend your left leg back. You might take that opportunity to lift one leg at a time and really extend back. Pull your heart forward, Sphinx pose. Walk your left elbow really just like an inch to the left. Left fingers point toward your right wrist. Press through your left arm. Bend your left knee. Reaching the right arm forward and up, probably bending your elbow as you reach back. Right hand toward or on your left ankle. And again, if you've really opened up and lifted the right hip, try to settle it back down, heart forward. Stay here or point your left fingers forward and lift your elbow any amount. Kicking into your hand, find 2 breaths. Full body breath. And release, slow and steady. Arms back to the earth. Extend your left arm straight out to the side as you come down. Turn your left cheek down. Press through your right hand to roll yourself. Again, could just be a little bit or more onto your left side. Stay here or bend your right knee toward the ceiling. Your right foot on the earth. But again, notice where there's tension, where there's struggle. Yeah, soften in your face, your neck, your shoulders, across the chest. Soften your belly. One more breath, fully at ease here. And slowly come back towards center. If your right knee is bent, leave it. If not, bend your right knee out to the right, that sort of wide tree pose. Elbows under your shoulders for this last little Sphinx variation. And then elbows go wide. Either your forehead to your hands or turn your right cheek down, looking to the left. And again, just it's a really subtle, passive stretch. So just settling, relaxing whatever you can is where the stretch is going to happen. Full body breath. As you're ready, come back through center, re-extend your legs. I'm gonna roll onto your back, and I always like to just reach my arms forward and like I'm rolling down a hill. Just like roll all the way over onto the back. That does usually get you off the mat, so if you feel like you gotta readjust, readjust. We're just taking a couple of movements here. Reorienting yourself onto your back. We're moving toward a happy baby shape, Ananda Balasana. Might first draw your knees toward your armpits. Find a little rock or a sway there. You could stay there. You can hold on behind your thighs, send your heels up. You can stay there or reach for your shins or the outsides of your feet. But again, just a gentle opening for the insides of your legs, because we didn't get into much hip opening or even like a warrior two. So just opening up real gentle. And as you're ready, finding your way really through any last shapes, any last stretches that are calling you before you can rest towards Shavasana or a seat, or maybe putting your legs up the wall or up onto the couch or whatever. Finding your supported rest, whatever that looks like. And again, whatever the shape, we're coming toward this state of release, a state of awareness that we are supported, that we are connected, that we are whole and free, just as we are. That even at ease, there's this integrity, right? There's a center to you, a center that holds amidst whatever storms come our way. A center that is rooted and connected to that same strength, that same tether in every other being, everywhere, every time. Rest in this awareness. Rest just a moment. We'll come back together just energetically for a moment. So feel free to stay low. Or you can, of course, join me in a seat if you like. And just noticing again that we're here together. And amplifying that space, that resonance that we share with the sound of Om 3 times together. First, that full body breath in, expanding. Exhale, returning to center. From that place, inhale toward Om. May this awareness of the resonance within us, the resonance between us, stay with you. From this place, I bow to you with gratitude, with love, as always. Thank you for being here, for playing with me today. If you've got questions, if you've got anything to share about this experience, about what you're feeling as you move through this practice, any questions or requests for next time, please do join in the conversation down below in the comments. In any case, we'll see each other soon. Be well, be good to each other.